felt like I deserved it as much if you two weren't here, because you two are the guys to beat. So if
I don't know how far fourth place was behind you. I couldn't really see anyone.
It would have been James Eastham then, wouldn't it? Because
I saw a rearview mirror of him.
So it was you two in whichever order, and then it was Ricey and then James Eastham. But Paul went off with his engine, so James came forward.
Did he? Has he having issues?
Because I was.
Ricey?
Yeah.
He's blown it.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just gone up in a puff of smoke. We'll be getting through in a minute, though, don't we? James on his second engine, Paul's on his third. We're supposed to be snapping up these low mileage ones. We're going to be in Picassos, 307s. What else from them? CCs are good. CCs are all careful lady drivers. Not if you buy an engine out of GTI, it might have been not being sexist at all. I'm just saying it. You know, perhaps a lady would drive it more carefully. And if you get a CC, that's I'm not saying the
hairdresser.
I'm not saying the CC's a hairdresser car.
But I actually think it's good to buy a car with an engine that's already been thrashed.
Yeah.
Because then it's used to being thrashed.
Yeah.
See, if you buy one, when I used to sell Austin Rovers, and there was a guy, Steve Elmslesser, I remember his name. I sold him an MG Maestro 2 litre. That was back in the day, 1990, I think it was. And he was an absolute lunatic. And he drove that thing. He drove it flat out everywhere. And then we started doing TVRs, and I was the TVR specialist. So I rang him up. I said, "Oh, we've started selling TVRs. Do you fancy changing your MG for a TVR?" He said, "Yeah, I'll come in and have a look." So anyway, did a deal. So he part changed his MG Maestro back in. I thought I was going to London that weekend, and I thought, "Oh, it was this MG Maestro." That was the fastest MG Maestro I've ever been in.
Here she comes. Look. Hello.
Here I am.
You're going to ask me what went wrong?
Well, I've seen what went wrong. Just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
It was, unfortunately. Story of my life.
And it happened to be the same corner as last time.
Yeah. Messy.
In that Corrado at the back of the field, just going through with no Alistair Babsey and no Tim Hall, I don't think. David Mycock is there. I believe Rick Lees was there, car 13. So, yes, a very quick start in Tony Absalom, then in the Corrado, the race-winning car from race 1 in the hands of Ken Lark. And as everybody heads down towards Tower once again, we're just going to count them down, make sure we've got 23 cars there. 6 is leading in his VW Golf at the moment. Took 4th in class in race 1 and 7th overall. And leading very comfortably at the moment from the number 5 car of Paul Rodison from the second row of the grid. Rodison in his Mazda MX-5, Mark 4 MX-5. A good battle beginning though for 3rd and 4th between Buckland and Tomlinson. Those two look like they could be quite an interesting battle going on there. Buckland, then no change there going through. There's 4th place, car 71, I think Pretorius in the Mazda has dropped a place. He has indeed. And Shipley, Scott, Power in car 85, no change there. Absalom up to 10th then as he crosses the line. On the previous lap, so Absalom from the back of the grid. Excuse me, up into 10th place. Time screen showing we've only got 22 cars. That's what we got. 23 homes, yeah, so we can certainly scrub him. David Mycock, who missed the first race, I think. Buckland and Tomlinson. In fact, Tomlinson is going to work his way through, and yeah, Tomlinson goes up into third place. He's got ahead of Rodison. Can't lie, Paul Rodison started on the second row of the grid. Rodison in his Mazda is down one place, then into fourth. In fact, he's gone from second. Let's have a look. Yeah, from second to fourth. Rodison in the Mazda. Both catching him out there. The battle of the Audi CTs is still going strong in this second race as well. And 7-0, yeah, there it is. That's the Golf of Dewar. Looking very, very slow down the pit lane there. So yes, we're looking for the little Audi battle, and that is O'Halloran in 85, and I think that is 127. No, it isn't. It's Scott, isn't it? 107. Harry Scott in the Mark 1 Audi TT. Yes, 107. But this time it's Scott that leads the class. O'Halloran was leading the class and of course took the class win in race 1. Lap 5 now in this 15-minute race, and no change at the top. Still the Adams car. Where is Absalom? He's up to 6 now. So Absalom's in the number 2, the BMW Corrado, on the far side of the circuit, heading down towards Tower now. He's got a long gap. He has captured the victorious Mazda, the 71 car. So a bit of work to be done there for Tony Absalom in that Corrado. And the gap between Buckland is coming down, 1.7. And Buckland, in closing that gap, has just set the new fastest lap of 136.749. So Buckland taking third in race 1. Looking at the moment to have second place in his hands, but is all over. I think he's got it. Yeah, he has, yes. Between the start finish line and Clairvaux. And we'll just confirm as we come out of Hawthorne. Indeed he has.
Red flag.
The Renault then of Buckland.
You see it?
Oh, we've got a red. Oh dear, right, okay. We've got obviously an issue somewhere. And we've got marshals heading towards Barcroft and Sunny Inn. And sadly, we're out of our sight. So we can't see anything. So I'm just having a look to see if all the cars are going to come and make their way back into the pit lane. 6 minutes of the race to go, whether they're going to just line up again onto the grid or actually come into the pit lane. But the incident is just behind the spectator banking, behind our commentary box. managed to get into the lead just before the red flag came out, and he did it between the start-finish line and Clairvaux. Can he do it again this time? Well, he's lining it up, he's doing exactly the same manoeuvre. He's come to the outside of the circuit, but Adams has the track well and truly cleared. Fighting very hard indeed. Oh, and yes, indeed, Adams has gone wide coming out of Tower. He felt the pressure. He's gone wide, and Absalom's had a problem as well. He's backed off considerably and has been caught by. We're just waiting for our timing screens to come back into. I think that was the 96 car. Up to 100% performance. When he went past us, it just looked a little slower. And Tony Absalom, have we got the last lap board? No, not yet, I don't think. And the race leader just disappearing now, isn't he? Let's I do apologise, but I can't bring any times at the moment. We're just having problems with the Wi-Fi and the commentary box. But the leader then, Buckland, by 1.2 seconds ahead of Adams, and Tony Absalom, 2 car. Buckland will take the win ahead of Adams in second place. Absalom will take third in the number 2 car, and Dave Michael In fourth place, he started at the back as well with Tony Absalom. So two very quick drives there, finishing third and fourth. In fifth place is the number 5 car, Paul Roddison. And we've got a spinner right behind us on the last lap. Looks like a little Peugeot, I think.
It suddenly rolls off. You know what I mean?
It is indeed. 95, Mitchell. And yeah, that's Andrew Mitchell.